finally took the plunge. I ended up getting me a heavy duty home light commercial splitter. Guys, I've been splitting wood with a 40-ton box store splitter. It served its purpose. It was a county line. It did good, but I just wanted to upgrade a little bit, and this is kind of a next step up. Decided to go with a Wolf Ridge. I got it in St. Louis, Missouri. I picked it up yesterday. Wolf Ridge actually has, I think, 5 dealers. I'm not sure exactly where all their locations are. I know there's one in St. Louis. I know there's one in Northern Ohio, and there's a few more. You can Google it or go to their website and figure that out. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of do a little walk around. We picked her up. We got there and they had everything ready. We got a nice little T-shirt and sock cap with Wolf Ridge manufacturing on both of them, which are real nice. But so this machine, it's a home heavy home use light commercial splitter. What you got is you got the Honda. The Honda is a 9 horsepower. It's a 270 Honda, 9 horsepower, and then of course you want to have your log lift. You're looking at, I think it's a 400 pound rating on that log lift. So this model here, as of 2023 models, I believe you can get the auto cycle function, and I think you can upgrade any of your 28 Pros to that. But this one here, this unit does not have that. This is a prior to the update of doing the full auto cycle, but I may add it later. But this machine, I think it's going to serve me well. I like the off bearing table. You can get an option of an extension up front, but for the money, I really think I can build one fairly cheap. I'll weld it and paint it and put it in. It's not much really. I think it was like $400, but that's something that I can do and just save some money. But I went with the option of just the 4-way. This is adjustable. It's hydraulic. You have a lever up there. You can adjust the height. They do have a 6-way for this machine. I wouldn't think you'd want much more for this 28 Pro. I think the 4-way is going to do me well. I may decide to start selling some firewood, and I can recut it on here. But I have a wood boiler, so, and my wood boiler is on the small side, so I can't throw great big chunks in there, and I want them where I can manageably grab them and toss them in. So, and again, my boiler's not big, but this 4-way will serve me well. I can throw, I don't know, maybe a 24-inch block and split it 4 ways, and really that'll work for me just fine. So I went ahead and just went with the 4-way. I may upgrade and get a 6-way. I noticed when I was there they had a couple of units and they had a 6-way and a box wedge, and they work great. But man, I tell you, I just see a lot of kindling. You have to have the exact perfect size for that 6-way, or else you're going to lose a lot of wood in kindling, to kindling. Which, I mean, you need kindling, but not that much. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to stick with the 4-way for right now. We're going to just do that. But I kind of walk you around here, let you check it out here. So here you go. Okay, guys, I wouldn't pull it. You can't pull this thing. I think it's like 45 miles an hour at the most. So most of the time you'd want to trailer it. So we're here. What you got is your hydraulic tank. There's actually a filter inside there, and this unit, it come Widman's. They had filled everything up: fluids, gas, oil, and actually ran it through a few cycles. They don't put wood through it, but they actually work all your cycles, your lift tables, and make sure everything's working good. And back to that, I would highly suggest them, guys. I mean, I think they've been selling for a while for Chris at Wolf Ridge. I think they do a fine job. They know what they're selling, and that's important, very important. So back here in the back, you have a a bar in there for stabilization. And it also it's a dual purpose. You can put your hitch in there too. So the hitch is up front here. Well, I call it the front. But you can pull the pin out, move it out, and put it in the back, and pull it back. Like say if you got a pile of wood up front here in the way, and then you can pull it back the other way. So, yep, and here's your, let's see, there's the motor. It's the Honda. Again, that's a 9 horsepower, 270 I think it is, and it has an R meter on it and all that good stuff. And then here's your log lift. This actually folds out. I know they just done some changes to this lift actually. I think it's been a year or so now, but where it'll lay almost flat and you can roll your log right up on there. But you just fold it up for moving it for the purpose of transportation. And then here is your levers. Right here, you're going to have your splitter forward and back. It does do the auto. Once you hit back on the cylinder, it will go back to what I call home position. And then your log lift, and then your wedge. There's the cylinder for the wedge right here. It raises it up and down, and you can adjust it per the size of wood that you use. And then here you got a pressure gauge built in where you can watch your hydraulic pressure right there. So, but yeah, guys, I'm kind of excited. I'll try to do a review on it and just see how this thing works. And I'm sure it's probably going to blow me out of the water compared to what I had. Just alone, the savings, the cycle time is probably, I think it's like 11 to 12 seconds, but at the end of the day, when you're splitting stuff, sometimes you don't never let this finish the complete cycle time, so it don't really matter. So, I mean, you can grab a piece of stick and throw it in there, and then as it pulls out, and you throw another one in there before it gets all the way back, you hit forward again. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's not real important, but the main reasons that I wanted it is for the 4-way. That's going to save a ton of time versus the 1-way county line that I had. And the log lift. The log lift's huge. That means a lot to me. I can just roll the log right over to it and just raise it up and even stack some wood up there to split. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get ready to use this thing, and maybe even I'll do a review on it. If you got any questions, just put it in the comments down below. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Thanks, guys, for watching.